after 60, do this to avoid memory loss. 5 simple habits to keep your brain sharp. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in there? Or maybe you've struggled to recall a name or a word that's right on the tip of your tongue. If so, you're not alone. As we age, it's natural to notice changes in our memory and cognitive function. But here's the good news: just because it's common doesn't mean it's inevitable. In fact, there are simple, everyday habits you can start right now to keep your brain sharp, boost your memory, and feel more confident in your mental abilities. That's what we're going to talk about today. In this video, we'll explore 5 simple habits that can help you avoid memory loss and keep your brain in top shape after 60. These aren't complicated or time-consuming. They're practical, actionable steps that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. Whether you're looking to stay sharp for your favorite hobbies, keep up with your grandkids, or simply feel more in control of your mind, these tips are for you. So, let's dive in and start with the first habit. Habit 1. Feed your brain the right foods. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat," and when it comes to your brain, that couldn't be more true. The foods you eat play a huge role in how well your brain functions. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. It needs the right fuel to run smoothly. So, what should you be eating to keep your memory sharp? First, focus on foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are like brain superfoods. They help build and repair brain cells, improve communication between neurons, and even reduce inflammation, which can contribute to memory loss. Some great sources of omega-3s include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. If you're not a fan of fish, you can also get omega-3s from walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. Next, load up on antioxidants. These powerful compounds protect your brain from oxidative stress, which can damage cells over time. Brightly colored fruits and vegetables are packed with antioxidants. Think blueberries, spinach, kale, and even dark chocolate. Yes, chocolate can be good for you in moderation. And don't forget about whole grains and lean proteins. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice provide a steady supply of energy to your brain, while lean proteins like chicken, turkey, and beans help produce neurotransmitters that are essential for memory and focus. The key here is to make small, sustainable changes. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by adding one brain-boosting food to your meals each day. Maybe it's a handful of blueberries with your breakfast or a piece of salmon for dinner. Over time, these small changes can add up to big benefits for your brain. Habit 2. Stay physically active. Now, let's talk about movement. You might be wondering, what does exercise have to do with my memory? Well, it turns out, quite a lot. Physical activity isn't just good for your body, it's also one of the best things you can do for your brain. When you exercise, your heart pumps more oxygen-rich blood to your brain, which helps it function at its best. Exercise also stimulates the release of chemicals called growth factors, which promote the growth of new brain cells and improve connections between them. Plus, it reduces stress and improves your mood, both of which are important for mental clarity. The good news is, you don't have to run a marathon or spend hours at the gym to reap these benefits. Even moderate activities like walking, swimming, or gardening can make a big difference. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity most days of the week. If that sounds overwhelming, start small. Take a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood, do some gentle stretching, or try a beginner's yoga class. One of my favorite tips is to combine physical activity with social interaction. For example, join a walking group or take a dance class with friends. Not only will you get the benefits of exercise, but you'll also engage your brain by interacting with others. It's a win-win. Habit 3. Challenge your brain regularly. Just like your muscles, your brain needs regular exercise to stay strong. If you don't use it, you risk losing it. That's why it's so important to challenge your brain with new and stimulating activities. Think about it. When you learn something new, your brain forms new connections between neurons. This process, called neuroplasticity, helps keep your brain flexible and resilient. So, how can you challenge your brain? The possibilities are endless. Try picking up a new hobby, like painting, playing a musical instrument, or learning a new language. These activities require focus, coordination, and problem solving, all of which are great for your brain. If you prefer something less time-intensive, puzzles like crosswords, Sudoku, or jigsaw puzzles can also be effective. Another fun way to challenge your brain is to switch up your routine. If you always take the same route to the store, try a different path. If you're right-handed, try using your left hand for simple tasks like brushing your teeth. These small changes force your brain to think in new ways, keeping it sharp and engaged. The key is to find activities that you enjoy and that push you out of your comfort zone. It's not about being perfect, it's about keeping your brain active and curious. Now that we've talked about nourishing your brain with the right foods, staying active, and challenging your mind with new activities, let's move on to the next 2 habits that can help you avoid memory loss and keep your brain sharp after 60. These habits are just as important, and they're things you can start doing today to make a real difference in your mental clarity and overall well-being. Habit 4. Prioritize quality sleep. Let's talk about sleep. I know, sleep can sometimes feel elusive as we get older. Maybe you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night or struggling to fall asleep in the first place. But here's the thing, sleep is absolutely essential for your brain health. It's during sleep that your brain consolidates memories, clears out toxins, and repairs itself. Without enough quality sleep, your cognitive function can take a serious hit. So, how can you improve your sleep? Start by creating a bedtime routine that signals to your body that it's time to wind down. This could include activities like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretches. Avoid screens, like your phone, TV, or computer, for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light they emit can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Another tip is to make your sleep environment as comfortable as possible. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. If noise is an issue, consider using a white noise machine or earplugs. And if you're still having trouble sleeping, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor. They can help rule out any underlying issues, like sleep apnea, and suggest strategies or treatments to improve your sleep. Remember, it's not just about the number of hours you sleep, it's about the quality of that sleep. Even if you're in bed for 8 hours, tossing and turning won't give your brain the rest it needs. Focus on creating a peaceful, consistent sleep routine, and your brain will thank you. Habit 5. Stay socially connected. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you, your social life. Did you know that staying socially connected is one of the best things you can do for your brain? It's true. Research shows that strong social connections can help protect against memory loss and cognitive decline. When you engage with others, you're not just having fun, you're also stimulating your brain in ways that keep it sharp and resilient. Think about it, having a conversation requires you to listen, process information, and respond. It's a mental workout that engages multiple areas of your brain. Plus, social interactions can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even lower your risk of depression, all of which are important for brain health. So, how can you stay socially connected? Start by reaching out to friends and family. Schedule regular phone calls, video chats, or in-person visits. If you're able, join a club or group that aligns with your interests. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or a volunteer organization, being part of a community can provide a sense of purpose and belonging. If you're feeling isolated, don't be afraid to take the first step. Invite a neighbor over for coffee, or strike up a conversation with someone at your local senior center. You might be surprised at how quickly a simple connection can brighten your day and your brain. Now that we've covered the importance of quality sleep and staying socially connected, you've got 5 powerful habits under your belt to help you avoid memory loss and keep your brain sharp after 60. But before we wrap up, there's one more thing I want to share with you, a bonus tip that ties all of these habits together. It's something simple yet incredibly effective, and it's something you can start doing right now. So, stay with me as we move into the final part of this video, where we'll bring everything together and leave you with a clear, actionable plan for maintaining a sharp, healthy mind. We've covered a lot of ground so far, 5 powerful habits to help you avoid memory loss and keep your brain sharp after 60. From feeding your brain the right foods and staying physically active, to challenging your mind, prioritizing quality sleep, and staying socially connected, these habits are all about giving your brain the care and attention it deserves. But before we wrap up, I want to share one final tip that ties everything together. It's simple, yet it can make a world of difference in how you feel and function every day. The bonus tip: manage stress effectively. Stress is something we all deal with, but did you know that chronic stress can actually harm your brain? When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In small doses, cortisol is helpful. It gives you the energy and focus to handle challenges. But when stress becomes constant, high levels of cortisol can damage your brain cells, shrink the part of your brain responsible for memory, the hippocampus, and even increase your risk of cognitive decline. The good news is, there are plenty of ways to manage stress and protect your brain. One of the most effective methods is mindfulness meditation. Even just a few minutes a day can help calm your mind, reduce cortisol levels, and improve your focus. If meditation isn't your thing, try deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or simply spending time in nature. The key is to find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Another great way to manage stress is through gratitude. Taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you're thankful for can shift your perspective and help you focus on the positive. You might keep a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. It's a small habit, but it can have a big impact on your mental and emotional well-being. And don't forget to laugh. Laughter really is the best medicine. It reduces stress hormones, boosts your mood, and even strengthens your immune system. So, watch a funny movie, share a joke with a friend, or simply allow yourself to find joy in the little things. Your brain and your whole body will thank you. Bringing it all together. Now that we've covered all 6 habits, feeding your brain, staying active, challenging your mind, prioritizing sleep, staying socially connected, and managing stress, it's time to put them into action. Remember, you don't have to do everything all at once. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 habits to focus on first, and gradually build from there. Maybe this week, you'll add more brain-boosting foods to your meals and take a 10-minute walk each day. Next week, you might try a new hobby or reach out to a friend you haven't talked to in a while. The key is consistency. Small, steady steps can lead to big changes over time. And don't forget to celebrate your progress along the way. Every time you make a healthy choice, you're investing in your brain and your future. Whether it's remembering a name more easily, feeling more energized, or simply enjoying a good night's sleep, these small victories add up. They're proof that you're taking control of your health and well-being. A final word of encouragement. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this: your brain is incredible. It has the ability to adapt, grow, and thrive at any age. By adopting these habits, you're not just preventing memory loss, you're creating a life full of vitality, joy, and purpose. You're showing yourself and the world that age is just a number, and that it's never too late to take charge of your health. So, I want to hear from you. Which of these habits are you most excited to try? Have you already noticed changes in your memory or mental clarity? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we can support and inspire each other on this journey. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it too. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips and strategies for living your best life after 60. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, every day is an opportunity to take care of your brain, your body, and your spirit. Here's to living a life full of clarity, connection, and joy, no matter your age. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.